Okay, so I'm going to show you exactly how I go about finding people in France. Okay, now a couple of things that you can do is you can search to see if you already have friends that live in France by chance. You can type in up at the search bar, friends who live in, I noticed that France doesn't really work, but you can say Paris. So if you find places in Paris that will work, obviously I've got a few and I'm already friends with them. So one thing you could do is you could go to their profile and you can hit their friends and start requesting their friends as well. Okay, so that's something that you can do. You can also choose, let's see if this one, or that's already friends. Okay, you can type in, you gotta think outside the box. Women who live in Paris. You can search people who live in Paris, and you can choose people. And then you can go and friend request people or message them, like add them as a friend. You want to be careful of how many people you add as a friend, that sort of thing. But then once you get friends with them, then you can go ahead and friend request maybe their people because you have mutual friends in common. I suggest having your profile public and having, let them see that you're a real person. Do not have unique as your cover photo. Do not have unique as your profile photo. You need to have it you. It needs to be branded you. I don't want them thinking you're spamming them. Okay. So that is one way that you can do that. All right. That's free. You can search, you can type in France, Mac users, or I don't know. You can come up with all different types of searches for that. So that's a free way to do it. Now, if you want to target people that absolutely love them, love makeup, you can go to and create a business page directly for France. Now, you cannot call it just unique. I have unique in France by Chrissy. So that's me. And this is a business page. Now, granted, you have to find people to like this page and that sort of thing. But basically, what I do with this is I boost. This is how I advertise. My advertisement will show up in someone else's news feed. Okay. Um, you know what? I think I'm going to edit this post really quickly. Just because this might get some interaction. They're choosing which one they like. Unique product. I think I'm going to do that so they know that it's unique products. And I'm going to go ahead and put in, I think I can put in my website as a boost, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I guess we'll find out. So I'm going to hit done editing. I'm going to show you how you can boost. If you boost videos, you're going to do great. If you boost a picture, you're going to do well. It's awesome. I asked a question on this one, so I haven't done this one yet. So when you boost a post, basically you're making that picture show up in their news feeds. All right, and you're going to target your audience. So if you watch through yours, if you get something in yours that in your news feed that says sponsor, like mine says sponsored right there, that means they've paid to have that put in your news feed because you have liked other things like that or something like that. Okay, so I already have mine set as a default, but I'll go ahead and show you. Location, living in France. I want just France for this. Interests, I put makeup forever, fashion grunge, makeup geek. Go through, find anything that has to do with that. I put the age was 22 to 55, and I put the gender. My total budget, I'm going to change it to $5 because I wait to see if it's a very good ad, which is going to target about that many people. And I want it to run for 1 day, okay? And obviously, I already have my stuff set up in there for my boosting. And then I'm just going to hit boost. Now, it has to be approved, okay? So it'll take a little bit for it to be approved. So you don't have it, okay. So you just leave it, and then you can kind of see how that works. So what I do for that now is once people have liked a picture or something, I'm trying to find back to the other one that I have boosted. I put all kinds of pictures of myself on here. But as you can see, I don't get a whole lot of likes unless I boosted it. And when people like them, I haven't boosted one obviously since for a couple days. But anyways, once you see that they boosted it, you'll see that I have a lot more likes on them. So you can actually kind of just go through my page and check that out. I put a little bit of everything on here. But once they like it, I just click on the like button and you can invite them to like your page. And you can also friend request them. And I friend request them all because otherwise they'll never see the stuff on my page again unless they go to the page. All right. So I friend request them. And once I friend request them, I, wait a bit and I say, thanks for the, blah, blah, blah. My makeup is coming to your country. I'm launching my makeup business in your country, February 1st. What makeup do people like the most there in France? Is it lipstick or eyes or, whatever? Ask for advice. Do not spam them. Do not, do whatever. So make a connection with them. Send them a thing and, says, I hope you had a great New Year's. Make a connection with them. And then once you guys have come to the topic of France, always like their stuff on their personal wall. You'll have a list, okay? I have a list of all my France people and who I've made connections with and who is interested and who I've added to my training group. So I have a training group that I use for all my people interested in Younique about the business. And it's right here. And we put all kinds of things in there. Things about the business, things about the products, things to help train them about network marketing. We put file section there, daily tasks. It's basically you're training your regular team and getting them excited. I gave a video about marketing, telling them to subscribe to the France newsletter, telling them to make their hundreds list, get that ready to go, be contacting people. And just to get interaction within the post. I put things in here that they're able to use to market. I put in a thing in here about getting to green, about the compensation plan. I have just all kinds of things in my group that I put a lot of things in French so that they can see all those things. Lots of stuff here for them to do. To kind of get started. And then I just continually message them, about everyday life things. You don't want to be just a business partner with them. You want to get to know them and understand them and just, become really great friends with them. And it's very interesting to get to know people in another country and see how things work. But that's basically what I do. And you can always do hashtags on Instagram. I have my Instagram right now hooked up to my fan page, or my business page, I should say. Let me show you really quickly how to do this. Let me get off my screen share. I apologize for me looking horrible. I didn't plan on getting a screen share today. But let me show you on Instagram how you can match your Instagram up to a business page instead of your personal profile. You will go to, obviously, your Instagram and go to the little person at the bottom corner. Click that. And click the little wrench, or, not a wrench. I don't even know what that's called. Up at the top. And you'll go down to where it says linked accounts. Click on linked accounts. And those are all your, you have your Twitter link to it, Tumblr, whatever else you have. I'm going to click on Facebook. And it says share to. If you click that little arrow, it'll bring up all your pages. Like those are all my business pages because I have one for like every country. And you just choose which one you want and then hit the back arrow. And then that way, you're kind of doubling on Instagram. And on Instagram, I use hashtags France makeup. I find people to follow on Instagram as well. And a way you could do that is you could type in France MUA. So you just kind of click on that, and she has only 13 followers. But I figure whoever's following her is interested in makeup. So I just click on the 13 followers up there. And you see all that where you can, and all you do is follow, 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 follow. You can follow, I think, 120 people an hour. Okay. And so then when you get done with that, you always want to, like, if people don't follow you back, you want to unfollow them. And I use an app called Crowdfire, I believe. Yeah, Crowdfire. Let me show you what it looks like. Do you see that right there? Crowdfire is awesome. Download it. You can schedule Instagram posts, everything, and it gives you ideas for hashtags once you put a couple in. So Crowdfire will, I have it already set for non-followers, so it'll bring up everybody that I am following but is not following me back. And then I just hit unfollow, unfollow, unfollow. So I hope a few of those tips help. So like here it comes up like this, and then you just hit the minus sign. Oops, unfollow that person, unfollow that person. Okay, so then you just continually unfollow them. And message me if you have any questions, and I hope this helps.